National Assembly ensured that it provided a lot of clauses in the amendment that would enable INEC to conduct free and fair elections in Nigeria that would be acceptable to the international community and all Nigerians.
We did a very thorough job, very painstaking. We took cognizance of the peculiarities of the country. We did not allow too much outside interference, and we're very patriotic in our submissions. And at the end, we believe strongly that what the President has just assented into Act of Parliament will make for a better election in the future and will also lead to prosperity and will also lead to transparency of the electoral process. At the end, Nigerians will benefit a lot from future elections. Every vote will now count. Well, I think all Nigerians wanted was that in the IREF portal, which is a kind of viewing center of the outcome of most of the polling unit results, that they would like to see that transmitted electronically. We have included that in the amendment that has just been signed into Act of Parliament. But we also took cognizance of areas where there may not be any network, where there may not be communication capacities and availability. And we said, since the polling unit result comes in from EC8A, which is signed by the presiding officer, signed by the agents, and signed in the presence of security agents, copies are given to all. Then we can use that as a primary source of collation at that unit. And then, of course, we transmit it, even if there's no network at that time. Once we step out of there, maybe towards the ward center or the local government center, it will drop into the IREF, and people will still be able to view. The implication of that is that if what is eventually collated at the next center is different from what is in the IREF, Nigerians will be able to compare whether the election result had been tampered with. And for us, that had always been the problem in the country, that once election result leaves a polling unit, it will be tampered with or mutilated. That has been eliminated today.
The Caucus Center, Yaga Africa, and a coalition of civil society organizations on Thursday criticized President Bola Tinubu's assent to the newly enacted Electoral Act 2026, describing it as a missed opportunity for transformative electoral reform. Founder and Chief Executive Officer of TAF Africa, Jake Ekbele, who addressed a press conference in Abuja on behalf of a coalition, argued that the speed and opacity of the legislative process undermined public confidence in the reform. Ekbele also criticized the imposition of a 50 million naira administrative fee for new political party registration under Section 75 of the Electoral Act, calling it a financial moat designed to exclude grassroots movements, youth-led parties, and non-elite political formations from formal competition. On party primaries, the coalition said that the restricting nomination method to direct primaries or consensus limits flexibility and heightens the risk of vote buying and manipulation.